Hey everybody, so I recorded this once before and it entirely bugged out on me and you couldn't hear my voice, so let's hope you guys can hear it again. So, quick notice about this update before we begin. I didn't actually create much new map area, but to make up for that, what I did create were the enemy encounters. And this isn't just a simple, oh, well, I lazily put this together in 5 minutes. I actually started looking up through the scripting to really find out, what makes a flood spawner and how to make certain spawners react at certain times and who goes where and what does what. And it's been a lot of fun. For example, I got respawning AI here now, though the allied AI does need a little bit of help, but as you can see, if you look down at the compass there, they are in fact respawning. Ooh, that's a grenade. Anyway, I've also been tweaking about the encounters because I found that this right now was entertaining me more than actually creating more map surface. Though there's a downside to this, and that is that I'm running out of templates, simply put. What I have here, is not enough to suffice for a whole level. What you're seeing here is an entire playthrough of the map as I do it. And as you can tell, I put a little bit of care into, where your allies go and what they do. Because, that means something to me. I'm not gonna have them all wait behind and do nothing. Oh, but I've been working pretty decently, hard on this stuff. And after doing the calculations, because I did wing it a little bit with these encounters, I didn't write them out before I made them. Well, the total amount of enemies that you face and potentially have to kill if your allies really suck is 78 in this little bit here, which I'm totally fine with. And the reason why our allies are sucking right now is a perfectly good reason. One, there's none of them that are invincible, and I doubt that will change. But the big thing is that there's a machine gun there. I originally had a lot of bonsai troopers here, but I wasn't able to get them to work just yet. That's one of the things I'm going to be working on before I start working on, exceptional amount of map area, is getting bonsai charges to work. Because bonsai charges, whether you know it or not, are very useful in terms of slowing the player down so that the other flood spawners have a chance to respawn. That is a big problem that I have in this map, actually, is that you have a tendency to kill your enemies too fast, and before they can respawn, you've already moved up to the area, and then it causes some spawning issues and blah blah blah. I think we're good here. I think everybody's okay now. We've survived through the havoc. Here's another cool thing. Not finally, it's not that hard to do, but I was able to get it to where when you run through barbed wire, it'll slow you down and hurt you a little bit. And the goal there is, of course, to make it a full mechanic in the levelator. And this is the encounter specifically where I kind of have, my worries for the spawner, because the flood spawner is a little odd here. It doesn't like to respawn quickly, and that is my major problem with it. I'm probably going to edit the spawner a little more if I can to see if I can get it to respawn faster, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Yeah, there we go. So all 78 are dead. Took us about 4 minutes and 20 seconds, or actually it was 4 minutes 18, but I want to say 4:20 on that one. So there we go, and that's about it, really. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a big milestone for me, because if you've known me, I've had problems with two things throughout my map making career in World at War, and one of them was getting AI to do what I wanted it to do, specifically respawning and going on top of those whatever they're called, machine guns and stuff. So this is a big accomplishment for me. Now for the actual map area that I did This is about it, and it's really rough, but it'll give you a general idea. So yeah, and you won't really be able to go up here and then into the nice lush green area. I'm gonna make this a different sort of mud texture, but for now this is what we've got. Yeah, not much else. Oh yeah, right now I'm still struggling with one thing that I'm hoping I'll be able to get done by next update, though it's not necessarily entirely on my mind, and it's the it's effects. I have a script origin right there, which gives me the location, the exact center of its location, and from there I use that coordinate to place my effects. Well, I have one scripted to be there, but it's not there, so I gotta figure out why. That's all I really got for you in this update, and if you enjoyed this, and tell me what you thought of the encounters. I know that they were a little hectic, but that's just kind of how I've always enjoyed my games a little bit. I've been playing a lot of are they still fighting somebody? Huh. Oh, looks like there's another set that spawned up here. See, that's what I mean by spawn problems. But yeah, so if you enjoyed the encounter and all that, or if you just want to leave a comment, then go ahead, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I always want to hear what you think about this. I'm gonna go kill off my allies here because I can. I mean, why not? They respawn. Haha, I gotcha. And I will see you later. Let's die, let's die, let's die. Yay! I need to go to bed.